And so, map number 1, I mean, Eros, a little bit of fighting spirit, but evil geniuses were able just to, you know, play their game as they should. And now they find themselves a map up in their own map pick against a heavy underdog. It's going to take a hell of an uphill battle, but let's see if Eros can do any damage to really kickstart their season again. I'm fine over Collection McHenry, and we got a little mid play going down.
Found themselves in a similar situation there last night versus Badass, and were able to impress quite a bit in that Mirage performance on Badass at that pick and with Badass's strengths. But again, they're going to need to dig even deeper here if they want to try and pull this one across the line here versus EG. Fast retake, they're all 5 players through Donut right now.
This is going to get weird here for Hex, but he deals with the first, and help from Junior is massive Hexes. He's fighting off everyone in the back of Donut. There's a 4K all on his own. Yeah, talk your stuff, buddy.
God.
See you later.
You have got to be kidding me right there. I mean, I thought for sure he was going to get just run over. There's way too much players around that corner right there for you to deal with on your own. And luckily, he wasn't on his own. He had a lot of help there coming through, finding those early headshots, and he was able to find it off the back of that distraction. A little push and pull of attention there coming through works perfectly in his favor. And Hex off to a fiery kickoff here and map 2.
That was some seriously insane stuff. And, well, hold on. It gets a little bit weirder down here. Helped out by Hexo at long range. Farm him up while you can, or maybe not. It's a little weird, but this time it's Walco's turn for a 4K. And we're certainly off to the races here on Ancient.
Not even... Nothing too slow just yet. They're looking to just, again, keep things rolling as soon as possible. Fast counter-strike continuing to come through here for the side of EG. Holding nothing back. Pulling no punches right now. I imagine, again, that's going to even further extend on their own map pick where they feel even more comfort. I mean, honestly, much more comfort than a map like Vertigo.
We're seeing it right now. Fast out middle, but actually met with some resistance as a molly burns down Hex. You see News go back in for a swing, but a bad angle. Walco sees him way before News gets to see his target. It's just unfair at that point, and just shut up again on these B sites. He's gonna have nothing to swing at here. Players are already inside cave. That's a bit of dramatic irony. Shutout doesn't know what we know.
Give over the game a little bit there. Some sound cues being made. Now he has a bit of an interesting off angle as long as he commits to it.
Man, it seems like... Yeah, but not in time to actually get the kill, and escapes Junior too. Shutout doing work. Plant's gonna be set down. Walco to provide coverage at least, so a kill back. We'll settle this into a 2v2. Junior. It's awkward. Just a shoulder spotted easily there by Andrew. Fake defuse. Walco thinking about getting a move on. Keep in mind, there is no kit available here, but I mean, Andrew's going to collect this kill easily. And so Eros will be able to get their first round courtesy of a couple of mishaps here from YouTube.
Yeah, a little bit last stage, calling the site clear, but you can understand why. I mean, all 3 players making their way out of cave. You have to clear out the ramp side of things, and that kind of goes unchecked. Throws a wrench in their system there pretty quickly. A spanner in their works.
Those awful spanners. Those spanners always in my works. What are they doing in my works?
They know I got a job to do, right?
Play Counter-Strike. I don't like no spanners. It would really be bad if someone threw a spanner into your computer. That would really hinder your ability to play Counter-Strike 2. Okay. Automatic just thieves a kill out middle. And Andrew is... You're swinging at air here, buddy. There's nothing to shoot at, because evil geniuses are all on the A site.
Yep. It's going to continue to compound. Decides to be just a simple save call there pretty early on into the action. Have to concede so quickly. after things go right over towards that A side. Makes a lot of sense. Nu's going to hold on to his gun over there. Cave, 2 quick kills there. Going to establish some dominance in EG right back into winning Rays. They also turn up the heat quite a bit as well.
It's more of the same, and I think Eros, I mean, they look a little lost when they try to collapse on middle and nothing's there. I mean, credit to the play from Evil Geniuses to get Automatic to sell the mid presence. Because it draws basically everyone from Eros off of that A site. Like, simply said, no winning that. Definitely an understanding of how to play these rotates and the macro game here on Ancient. Eros can't afford to be a step behind.
Absolutely not. Not versus this team here, who can quickly punish that. They're going to roll it back towards that A side. So close to hitting that right there.
Okay.
But not able to connect. And without that
Oh,
opening
man.
pick, no relief just yet.
Yeah, this is going to be rough here for Andrew. He has to somehow wait out this storm of utility, a flash of smoke. No molly. Oh, eventually it rolls on through. Now there's nowhere to stand, and he's done. Plant going to be set in here by Walco. Any smoke spam to be granted? None had. Bomb plant in quickly. 2 players into Temple as well to make matters worse here for Eros. And you even still have News in middle, trying to wait for some sort of late flank that at the time he's just gonna get nailed here by every player on EG. Tough beats there for Shutout. He's knocked off the tail end of this retake, and DJF is just on an island right now. His team has abandoned him right now behind the back of the site. I mean, he is not surviving this no matter how many kills he gets. Neither is News, and neither is Eros. 4-1 for Evil Geniuses.
Dominant stuff right there coming through. Again, targeting this A side here pretty heavily. We saw the same stuff come through with what looked like EG coming with a very quick game plan. Fast aggression, rolling out a lot of contacty play, but they're just willing to take some of these aim duels here, insert some of that advantage that they do have. They have incredible firepower on this roster. They have a lot of experience on this roster comparatively, and showing up in the server here every step of the way.
Now, Eros, they have to find some way to get kickstarted again. Right now, they're kind of dancing around the player who was getting them back into the game on Vertigo, which was Shutout. On B-side Vertigo, he's putting in triple kills and helping out in crossfires. They're just running circles around Eros at the moment, and we're going to see a bit of a desperation play. It works out for one and another. News with 2 on the 5-7. Bomb dropped you, but there are reinforcements on the way that will be dealt with by Pendulum. The Junior just going to swing past with the help of the flash. But a 2 versus 2 is definitely more than Eros have bargained for here. It's winnable.
100%. That's something they can work with here. Certainly, even with the pistols, they can manage. And to sell a bit of presence, though. Still going to commit themselves over towards this B side. Bomb yet to be recovered, and they might walk into a bit of a trap here by the T side. Might have themselves some freebies.
Ooh, bye. That's the bomb on the ground again. Jeorge, though, knows where both these remaining players are. He is in a straight 1v2. Time is on his side. 45 seconds, enough to work with. But this control will be conceded here by Eros. How will he play this? Oh, they're trying to make a read. Eros trying to make a read, but Jeorge slinks his way onto the site. And, dude, this guy is a menace. He just says, they ain't here, and plants the bomb. 1v2 here for Jeorge.
Absolutely right to do so here. Taking full advantage, ready with the flank. Is there another one around that corner? Jeorge will put them both to rest. And put any worries as well there from EG. Down to the drain. not being able to convert on that clutch. There's such a winnable position, but Jeorge is so good at ripping those away.
See ya later. I mean, I just didn't doubt it. Once that man just walks out in the middle of the open and just he's not panicked at all. He doesn't even fake it. He just knows they aren't there. Like it's almost disrespectful confidence from Jeorge. Like he knows exactly what you're gonna do, and he does that just to spite you. However, continues his fragging performances. A good flashbang back, but DJF and Pendulum have gotten mid on lock, and Walco will just simply be traded out. This round does not get off the ground for Evil Geniuses.
Exactly what they needed right there. Confidence building round. Those sort of mid setups here on the side of Evil Geniuses. They haven't been, you know, pushing a lot of resistance that way all that often. It's been more so off spawn calls towards the A and B side of the map, and when they do go towards middle, I feel like they have some good ideas. They have some good reads here as to how to force that back on the side of Eros. So another round going to be converted for them.
Pendulum wide swing. I mean, normally you're hoping for the one player there. I call that cheating the A main pick, but meets the whole team, and then you hate it. Through though, on the angle, Walco's just gonna send the bomb flying forward. Sandra will collect that. Oh, but I see why Walco was being so aggressive with it. Jumping through the smoke, Automatic is just gonna get the next in line. Somehow, Automatic pulling off things that just never should happen. And this round is also over, despite the stronger start from Eros.
Quickly established right there. Able to push them back. Automatic with a masterful lurk. It's going to facilitate so much success right there. And
I mean, you just get all that attention focused in on that A site, and I guess you can understand why Walco was being so forward and aggressive, because, you know, if you sacrifice yourself for the attention of two players, that's a double kill right there in Automatic's book. I mean, being able to fly through the smoke in first bullet, first guy on screen. Yeah, that's pretty nice. 6-2 here, Evil Geniuses. Right now, I mean, there's been some weird moments, especially on that B side, but Evil Geniuses have all their protocols down for that A site, mid pressure, and all that good stuff.
very sacrificial from Walco there. You can kind of appreciate that. Trying to take presence here, create some chaos. Will certainly compound some frustration.
That's my favorite organization. I love creating chaos. Hashtag. Rest in peace, guys. Sorry, I had to remind you of days gone by.
A little bit just sad. But it's okay. You know what? NRG's coming back, so. But then again, EG's gone. It's like,
I mean,
we're always going 1-for-1 here in NA, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, OC's coming back home, so... And Complexity are the dominant North American team. Liquid aren't even NA anymore. I'm sleeping.
They were with Daps, to be fair. Daps was rocking with them.
Yeah, but like Team Liquid are now like just barely in the top 20. And they lost to Complexity in the showdown. So
got smacked by Complexity.
I mean, we show where their real allegiances lie. My patriotic soul here. Cool. Well, that fire will not be put out. We remember.
Fair enough.
Maybe that's where Grizz and Spec are off to. You never know.
That'd be quite the project. Quite an upgrade.
An upgrade, you say? I'll take it. Flashing out for Chris Inspect, I suppose. Here inside of A main.
Just actually hit DJF, lands where he's standing, and forces him forward. Not maybe the intentional path for it, but it'll certainly create a lot of rotations here, and this is exactly what Junior is hoping for. Just for a walkout tempo. He has to toss over a flash or a Molotov there to his teammate, though. Gets off the line for a split second.
Ready? Swing in. Easy does it. Exactly what Evil Geniuses were waiting for. Perfect molly that forces News out, and all it takes is just a little bit of coordination, and Evil Geniuses fold this round up like origami. 7-2, and Evil Geniuses just keep the train hurtling down the tracks.
I don't think it could have gone more to the plan right there. You just have to get a quick trade out towards that A side with the initial execute, and in that little mid-round adjustment there, once they do find that 1-for-1 trade, everyone just hits the brakes, pauses, and lets them walk back into their crosshair, and that is exactly what they do. They walk right into their hands.
I mean, it can't feel better when you go for those pauses because you know your opponent doesn't have any of that, any information. So eventually someone's going to have to step forward and say, hey, are they really there or not? And boom, you walk into the op, that tells you. The CT side also has to take some onus. I think a lot of people think, yeah, CT sides, yeah, you just sit on the sites and it's all easy does it, but you have to refresh information left and right. They can go to the B site. That is very possible. Have I introduced you to the B site? Cool. I know we've talked a lot about A, but new Counter-Strike update, they brought the B site.
Yeah, which actually on the Ancient, I feel like for some teams, and not EG right now, they haven't been testing it too much, but some teams actually are willing to really work up the ramp side of things. And A can feel like the more, I wouldn't even say boring site, just like the least action-packed site when it comes to like mid-rounds, because if it's not like an off-spawn A call, then they're oftentimes not going to be hitting the A side. But so far, EG have been very willing to take those off-spawn A calls, and now going out towards middle, automatic, going to straight closeout versus Pendulum.
Yeah, Automatic somehow only has 5 kills, but I remember every single one of those. He's just been running out middle and finding these opening picks. And DGF could be in equal amounts of trouble in just a moment. He's getting closed in on by rifles, but okay, there's one, and Automatic caught in no man's land. Finally, Eros collapse on these plays. A little delay on the bomb plant, though, and not a perfect molly either.
Some uncomfortable positions that Molly could have flushed them out well, but Junior hits the timing right there and shut out. Fully blinded, doesn't even know what hit him.
Walco looking to get this plant through, but has to be wary of CT spawn. Walco will get in the digits. The smoke's still up. Eros not challenging, and now firm advantage here for Evil Geniuses. I say that for the moment. Hex, though, does readjust. Take down DJF and Andrew in a very tough spot immediately, deleted by Hex and Walco. The Canadian combo, 8-2 here, Evil Geniuses.
As can be right there from EG. Very composed in the 3v4. A little bit blessed of the flash play. Working out that well. And that will lead them to even further ground too. That A side is just getting constantly bombarded here. Constantly tested. Middle as well from Automatic. Just going to send himself to the wolves. Nice opening picks from him. He has to retreat a little bit on the spin play or go forward into the smoke. Okay. The spray eventually lands. Luckily, Junior threw a perfect popper.
Guy's a madman. Fortunately, a trade back for Eros. However, Andrew put in a bit of an awkward spot as Util flies on the B side. You see, he's gonna turn away just as they walk up. Oh, Andrew's
so furious.
Andrew's toast. Like, oh, these shots not landing for Jeorge, but Oh, there's nothing you can do. There's just nothing you can do. Long range DJF. I mean, a little mistake there. Jeorge out in the open. Bomb actually needing to be retrieved. And Junior isn't posted on Temple right now. Oh, what's going on here? What is going on here? Oh, Junior goes down easy, and communications are very slow here for Evil Geniuses. It's just 3 consecutive kills. No contest.
Confused right there. The Molotov that landed in towards CT, it looked like nobody was aware that a player had crossed in towards Temple because Junior's posted up on that angle. I guess Junior was maybe saying that no one had crossed when someone had already crossed inside the flames, and he didn't have vision for that split second. So maybe that's like the way that like communication breaks down, and
Yeah.
and I basically when Junior falls, so I don't know how that there was still lack of awareness, but either way, maybe the silencer working wonders there. EG do fumble a bit. And this time mid is much more sturdy.
There we go. Automatic finally shut down at the door. DJ up a double. News doing work here from Cave. I mean, the question has to be asked, is it too late for Eros? This is finally some of the fire you want them to see, but they almost go down. News takes 90 damage from the op, but it's not extinguished just yet. DJF. Sometimes you have a sinking feeling he might get sniped out of the sky, but stays on his feet for now.
To capitalize on the low HP bar. But that
There you go.
window of opportunity closes quickly there. Jeorge is going to step it up a little bit. Nice kill to find. Has to get past one op, though.
As my forefathers have said, ain't no way, right? Ain't no way. Andrew, inside of Donut, should lock this in. If Jeorge decides to cross paths. But I like this little freeze here. Okay, but Jeorge is... it's a tough shot. Oh, no! But Andrew... He misses. Jeorge has taken this opportunity to go up onto the stack, and News also misses a shot. Now, shutout should be the safe factor here, but if, like, News goes down easy, like, it's possible right now, Jeorge has been given a chance.
No way, man. What is happening?
No. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Shutout out in the open! How is Jeorge been given a chance to win this?
Wait.
I don't know what to say, Cole. I just don't know what to say. He's gonna get
out.
off down to... I mean, this is perfect.
Oh, Andrew's got to redeem himself. He has a Molotov to do so at least.
I mean, he has a smoke molly, right? This is still feeling unwinnable here for Jeorge. Now, Andrew is sweeping out the entirety of the site, but there you go. Molly, smoke.
It's not deep enough.
Just gonna tap the smoke, but he has to be off to the left. Out of ammunition here. The Glock has to do it. And he will! It's gonna be the 1v3 here for Jeorge with a bomb on the floor. He shouldn't have won it. It's 9-3. We're off to a break.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Well, nothing interesting happened in that last round of the half. I'll tell you that. We haven't been able to keep our composure for the last 3 minutes. Hi guys, welcome back. The Evil Genius is taking on Eros. Boys, my brothers, we've got to do a little bit better than that. Let's see if they can do that on the pistol. Come on. Give us some hope. But I think Hex is just going to rip it away from him with the 4K.
Oh my god.
It does not get any better for Eros. And it's looking like Evil Genius is doing what they do best. They just take care of the teams they're supposed to.
Taking care of business as soon as possible. Jeorge has got, Andrew's gotten his revenge around too late. A day too short. Jeorge is down, just not in the right round. And X gonna complete the ace.
Yep.
Dude, that's gonna be a tough one to forget for me. And I think that's gonna be a tough one to forget for Eros in this series because I mean, dude, how do you come? I mean, in the back of your mind, you lost that round. And you're just like, okay, you know what? Let's get this one over with. Let's go next.
At least it was quick. At least it was quick. Unless the God forbidden full eco victory into full on comeback. I don't know. It could be like extra pain to saturate that 1v3 with losing 13-11. That'd be pretty fun. But yeah, I think that one. So it might not be branded in Eros's mind for a while, but that has been seared into my memory as truly another ECL moment. We've had some, you know, there's a little album that you can page through in 20 years. Look at the good times, the bad, the ugly, and another slot in that binder has just been filled. All right, we got Walco here
for ECL season.
Mementos
That
go
you'll never
ECL.
forget.
Yeah.
Just put it in the memory bank right there. We got the Palace incident. We got the Cooper 1v5.
No, it was a twice 1v5.
Twice
right?
1v5 versus Cooper and
versus
Mythic.
No. It was versus ATK.
Oh no, yeah, Twice was on Mythic during that. Yeah, ATK kind of weren't they up? They were up pretty heavy.
Oh, of course. They ended up winning that match like 16-4.
Yeah,
but
it was one of those situations where they ran it down at Twice, and a lot of them on Mirage. Ancient's new field for us to just get the memory bank rolling.
All right, let's see this Walco. I mean, this is his domain. Every time I see him play inside of Cave, he's just relentlessly confident, taking brawls everywhere across the map. This is no different. Yeah, Ancient, a new addition. Oh, here's the Gator. Chomp. Oh, never mind. You gotta look away. Got a little distracted, a little impatient.
Kind of turned his attention away there for a split second there, and that was perfectly timed strike from shutout. Second half player. Let's see if he can keep that up. Not quite. As he is taken down there very quickly. The next fight he has to take versus likes of Junior.
Walco's just still, again, so confident. Steps forward, left and right. I mean, he's just going to tuck away into the corner. Now, surely this gets cleared by DJ. Oh, never mind. Only half cleared, guys. Never mind. On to the next corner, by the way.
Why not? Give him the old left-right right there, but it's from one man. Andrew.
Oh, this is
never
brutal.
gonna get a chance to clear it, is he?
It's too perfect. It's just pulling puppet strings here, Evil Geniuses. They got 9 series points to lock this one down, and in the fashion they've been doing it, I could just imagine it ending here.
Absolutely. Don't think there's gonna be too much resistance again. There's been Just the same problems here for Eros, and we like to talk a little bit about, you know, the funny nature of the little 1v4 that Jeorge got. That was a nice round put together, but there is some great foundations that are set in some of these rounds from Eros. They just don't have the closing execution right now, I feel like. That's a missing piece for them.
Yep, and it's a mowdown here. A desperation force brought together here by Eros, but they walk into a molly, a spray. This map is going to be quickly over. All the bad memories might be able to be quickly forgotten as Walco, happy birthday, buddy. Let's get this last kill of the map. Oh, he just runs right past him. It's tough, though. Oh, wait, hold on. No, it's going to be stealing by Junior. No birthday present here for Walco, but I guess the win is sufficient enough. Happy birthday, Walco. A clean 2-0 for Evil Geniuses.
But as good as it gets right there, right? Again, confident 2-0. A lot of laps for them in those rounds. A lot of clutches in that game. I mean, again, you know, Walco.